Hey everyone. All right, so this video is going to be kind of showing off a mess along with where I keep some of the extra bigger figures that I just not sure where, like I don't really have a space for them on the shelf, so I have them down here and it's going to show a mess, some of this stuff. I'm going to show you some updates I've done on the display. So this is where I keep the knockoff Sentinel along with the Amazon exclusive Sentinel and the Blue Apocalypse, along with the tiny little mini Sentinel that came with Wolverine from the X-Men Classics, the one with the little, it's pretty goofy. You guys may have seen the video of him. I'll try to clean up the camera. But it's a goofy little, it's a cool little Sentinel, but it's kind of goofy looking. The arms blow off and it's got a little gimmick. I don't know, I like them. But yeah, this is where I keep these guys. They're right down here on the bottom next to the Avenger villains. And then this is my mess. You know, everyone has their junk drawer. This is my junk drawer. So this has little barrels that one day that came with slime. I plan on kind of using them. I also have put, you know, little pieces of hands here that I haven't sorted through yet. These are like extra figures. I have yet to put him back up on the shelf because I figured I'm going to be reviewing the newer Wolverine. So I'm going to be using him very soon. And there's extra Build-A-Figure pieces and effects, and yeah, so that's an extra Strange. And then the eye I'm going to be moving up on the wall, but yeah, so it's just a big pile of stuff. But down here is where I keep all the extra heads. So you can see when I do comparisons and I need the extra heads, it definitely takes a little bit of time. Not much, but this is my best way of keeping it organized and I don't lose them. Then down below, all the hands. I have begun to put some accessories in here because my accessory drawer is filling up. I'll sometimes keep hands with their accessory just to, like the certain blast, just to keep them a little more organized for when I do need them, if I do need them for a review. I try to keep the blast effects with the correct hands just so it's a little easier for me. Otherwise I just end up looking them up online. And this is probably my most full drawer. This is just accessories. So it's going to be weapons. There's tons of weapons. These are metal Wolverine claws that I've actually, you guys are going to laugh, I've never used them clearly, but I've had these for a while. But they're real metal. I just don't know which Wolverine I want to use them on or what. But they're pretty cool looking. Got them, a friend gave them to me years ago, so it's kind of sad that I haven't used them. But you know, there's different effects in here. We'll sweep this out. But everything. So this is like the Bendy Wire, Toy Biz, Colossus, Beam. There's some things that are not Marvel Legends, like these little briefcases that I bought off Cheap Toys. And I don't know. There's things in my head that I thought I was going to use, and you know, you may use one day. There's extra trench coats in here. There's Hawkeye's bow from Toy Biz. There's extra Sentinel coils. Just a wide range. There's extra, you know, shields from Captain America. All the different little spell casts effects. Here's Namor's staff. Extra Banshee nettings or webbings kind of underneath his armpit. I'm trying to see what else is in here. Pumpkin bombs. I mean, it's just a range. There's a little, I mean, things that I've never used, but I thought maybe one day I will. There's little bullets like these. These aren't really from Marvel Legends, but just kind of things, you know, you collect over time. Little clubs and dice. Like the dice didn't come with any of the Marvel Legends. Extra little Tesseract. Bunch of tacos. But yeah, so I mean, it's just kind of a mixed range. These are from the different 2-packs. But that's where I keep all these, just so they stay safe and just as organized as possible. So next, I will, just in case you guys were curious, so next I will go ahead and show you my updates. All right, update number 1, I've yet to move his hand into the chain to make him hold on to Wild Child, but now I do have a Age of Apocalypse display. I am most likely going to shift this over now after I see it over here a little closer to the Dark Avengers. Give it some space. I do need to get the Age of Apocalypse one day, and I do plan on getting a riser to lift up Sugar Man there. And then here is where my Cosmic display once was. Now it has completely turned into a Fantastic Four display. I was debating actually making the Skrulls into a Skrull army and putting them up with the army builders, but then seeing their first appearance was in Fantastic Four. I thought it'd be nice to place them next to the Fantastic Four. I did finally end up using the, sorry about that, Black Widow stand to hold up Human Torch, but you can see Annihilus right back there, Blastar, and got Galactus right there in the corner. And I moved Doctor Doom from the Avengers villains to up here. And Mole Man has a place now. But I do plan on one day getting the 3-pack from Hasbro of that stand, because I think it's a really cool stand. There's a little bit of update. And I did kind of shift over Loki so he's not in the corner there. So that's kind of the little Loki display. That's the little sword I was telling you about. It's from the Toy Biz, just kind of resting against him. But very cool. Love the Frost Giants. Very cool figures. And moving over, you can see I spaced it out nicely. We got the 3 Sentinels, Toy Biz Sentinels, now behind the X-Men villains, since I feel like that would suit them well. It does get a little close to the edge, so hopefully these guys stay here. They'll probably fall over in time. But I did get everyone nicely spaced. They're close together, but you can still see everybody's face here. Mojo's hanging on to Pyro's arm there so he doesn't fall. But this guy's probably one of the trickier ones to get standing because the way his feet are, they're really funky. But there you go. And I may as well show you, I did shift over the X-Men a little bit more. I'm going to probably fiddle with this a lot more actually. I definitely need to get some risers to kind of raise these guys up. And yeah, so it's just kind of just give them enough room, but I definitely still have a lot more space for more X-Men. But yeah, I put Cannonball there in the corner just because he's kind of a funky figure. And now we are next to the Iron Man Armory, and this is where my Cosmic display is now. So you can kind of see it's got Guardians of the Galaxy and Thanos, and the Inhumans with Kree. Kree was another one I was debating putting up with the armies, but then I just figured it would, my little Cosmic display will just keep getting smaller and smaller. And I did put all the Thor characters kind of all together. As you can see, Odin, Thor, Lady Thor, all right there. But overall, that's my current updates. I will do another one. I'm going to mess around more with the MCU, getting them all in their correct sorted stations where they're all with their movies, like villains and heroes together. But I think it's coming around a lot better now. It's looking a lot cleaner. I like that there's actually spacing between, you know, the teams or the series or whatnot. It doesn't feel as cluttered. Probably the most cluttered one now is down here on the Avengers. There's no gap right there, so they kind of, but I'll figure something out. That one's a pretty big set of figures. I can always move these characters on this side over more to kind of give it a little bit of some breathing room. But overall, I think it's coming around well. I'm glad you guys are really enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun kind of moving these guys around, doing something different. I really do enjoy it. I hope you guys are getting some ideas too for how you want to display your figures. All right. Hope you guys have a great rest of the night. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.